Well, our residents can look over the ridge here and see a new space center. They've had a launch, so this is going to help them from a tourism standpoint. So what I want to do is there are still things that I need to do here. I need to get my population, I need to unlock another school for the university. But what I think I'd like to do is we've got that city over there that is literally just a staging point. I'd like to go over there temporarily and at least get them set up with the basics. I think that's what I want to do. Go over here. Let's do a little bit of, let's take care of our neighbor. All right, so we've got some money saved up. All right, now the first thing that I normally do is I check the wind. We didn't do that before. Hopefully I'm not in major trouble. So the wind is blowing that way. How much city? Okay, so we've got a, okay, good. Water. Okay, got that. Well now, oops. Now the first thing I know that I need to do, let's pause. These have served a useful function for getting our city started. Let's get rid of some of these. Okay. Actually, wait. If we just get rid of the road, let's look at this. You guys have been so awesome to move into a city with nothing. I want to preserve, I want them to be able to say this was the original neighborhood. You know, if you think about them growing up and saying this was where this particular city. So let's stay medium. And then things can develop all around this. But we can treat this let's get closer, because if we're too far, that's not going to be part of that original neighborhood. Can we get more? Okay. Do that. Okay. Got a train over there. Let's look at our boundary again. Oops. In a perfect world, I would have done this a little further down. But we gotta preserve. No, wait, let's... Part of it is I need straight line. It's trying to curve. That's my fault because I didn't tell it. Oof. And I'm okay with that. It doesn't have to be absolutely perfect. Oh. See if we can't get there. And then let's continue with this theme of underground. But I am going to go back to overpass. Let's do... Okay. Oops. Oh, that's kind of cool. I like. All right, so... And then let's do this. Let's come out here. going in that direction for residential. So now let's do something like let's do this. Actually, let's take this all the way. Why not? Is there a change in elevation that we're not seeing? Interesting. So then my residents don't have to go back to the roundabout. This is going to be temporary. Let's until we figure out how we want to do this. Oh, no, that's not going to. That's just a bit more. There. Let's see if we can go. And then there's nothing we can really do here. But I have an idea. Let's do that. Okay. So you guys need garbage. You guys need some legit jobs in your own you need water. Now where was water? You know what we're going to do? Since people mention in the comments, we just have to keep an eye on it, that this sewage will replenish. Let's do this. This is another nod to the viewers. So I typically keep these apart. I normally keep these apart, but let's do this. Okay. I need you guys to have health. I need you guys to have police. Let's do this while I'm thinking about it. And I'm not going to take low wealth to 12%. I'm going to leave you guys at 11%. All right, so how do we want to... Nothing is really going to fit here. We may make some alterations to this road. Okay, so we can get that there. I may put this over. Well, that fits there. Right. Nice. Thank you guys for moving in and helping out with our great work. You now have a legitimate little town, and no matter what develops out here, we'll be able to say that this section here was the original neighborhood. Nice. Okay. You guys need a park. Almost feels like a great place for a baseball or a soccer field. Right next to... Actually, they're unhappy here. Maybe this will help them from a happiness standpoint if we put it over here, maybe? Right. And then maybe we'll come up with a landmark. Is there a landmark that is fitting for this city? Something maybe a little futuristic looking. Don't want to do it yet because the city is so young, but we could almost pretend like that is an abstract spaceship. You know, you've got your space center there. We could pretend that that's a thought, it's an idea. All right. Nice. It's too early to check, but are you guys anywhere near happy? Well, you're mostly green. Got a couple of death. Okay. Well, your health issues are about to get a lot better now that you don't have to rely on one ambulance coming from another city. Everything's working. Everybody's in. Yeah. You got your water, sewage. No, that's still hiring. That's coming though. How about over here? Hiring. Let's I want my I want my services. Until we have more people. Let's do that. Until we get just a few more people and they're coming here to okay, that's working. And I want them going there and there. Those are my only two that are left. Oh, look, here come the cars. They're driving there now. All right. I need more cars down here. Nice. All right. Employment is. Yeah, there are plenty of, and there's still some people commuting out because before we made these changes, everybody was leaving to work at the Space Center or at our second city. Nice. Okay. And then we'll figure out what we're going to do about the train. Got to get some tourists in here. This is going to be a city that's going to benefit from some tourism. Every rocket launch. Maybe we'll set up. Could we put a tourist area right along here? Maybe some hotels and some parks looking out towards the rocket launch. That could be interesting. That could be real interesting. What else do you guys need? You need education. Let's do a community college. I don't know what else is going to develop right here. Let's do a community college. Maybe along here. I'm not going to do a regional bus yet because I don't know where I want to put it. But we'll get buses from the region because we've got especially there. We should start to see, might be a little soon, we should start to see buses coming from over there. If you guys are commuting out like it says that you are, then let's also I don't want to create another intersection here. Let's do some park and rides. Let's see, because I know I may need to put on an extension. I don't want to interfere with this. So that goes there, okay. Let's just open this up a bit. Because they'll come from there. Okay, yep, let's do this. Just a bit more space. And that will also allow us to put more commercial there. So now let's make a much sharper border. Intersection too close. That works. All right. This may no longer be viable. Curve. Right about there. All right, so that looks nice. Okay, now let's do this. Okay, you got that. Right about let's make it so that the bus makes a right-hand turn. Yeah, the bus comes, makes a right-hand turn. This this may not be necessary. Just enough so that the bus will make a... Sometimes the bus will just cross, but I want to make it easy. So come into the city, and this is for the bus. Right-hand turn, loop, back out of the city. Nice. Okay. All right, guys, you now have the beginnings. We've got the beginnings of our third city. We can go back to our second city knowing that these people are okay. I appreciate you guys what you did. You now have the beginnings of a city, and this is going to be segmented. This may stay low, medium. I don't think this should become the downtown. Maybe a historic area, but not downtown. Downtown is out here someplace. And maybe this is kind of a touristy area with some hotels.